Hey everyone, welcome to Statssy. In today's session, I will teach you 5 number summary using Minitab. So 5 number summary is a very important concept in statistics, maybe it business statistics or engineering statistics. So here I will show you an example and how you can calculate the 5 number summary and also interpret it, okay, using the Minitab. Okay, so let's move further. So let's say I have this data. If you see, this is the Minitab that I have opened, and here I have the data. So what kind of data I have? So this is the name of different memes. Like in internet there are lots of memes trending here and there around. So here I have created a list of 100 memes along with how many posts have been done on Instagram for that particular meme. So for example, Dodge meme. Okay, so Dodge meme, it's a very popular meme with a dog. And if you see in the last 1 month, there were 6,697 posts made around this particular meme. So it's like you can say these are the top 100 memes on the internet, like Rage Comics, Robin Rotten, and Snake Stonks, and like all these you have seen these types of memes on the internet. So how many different posts that have been made based on these particular memes on Instagram? This is what we are going to analyze today. Okay, so now how should I start the analysis? The first thing, to calculate the 5 number summary, okay, you have to look at the Minitab and have to see this button stat. Okay, if you go to stat, here stat, if you click on stat, you will see there is a button for basic statistics. In the basic statistics, go on display descriptive statistics. So I clicked on display descriptive statistics, and you will see this is what I can see, a window open where I can enter the descriptive statistic or select my variable for which I want to calculate. So here if you see, this is the variable which shows the number of posts that has been made for particular memes. Okay, so I'll just click on this or double click on this and it will get automatically selected here. Okay, now after making the selection, what you have to do, just go to statistics. If you see here, there's a button called statistics. Just click on the statistics, and here you will see a lot of things. Okay, a lot of things are there. Okay, so I'll just press the none so that I have all things clear and I can select whatever the statistics I want to calculate. Okay, so here I can see in the 5 number summary what we generally calculate minimum, and then we calculate maximum, then we calculate first quartile, median, and the third quartile. So let's see, where can we find the minimum? Here I can see this is the minimum, here is the maximum, here is the first quartile, here is the median, and here is the third quartile. Okay, so I just selected all those variables, all those statistics that I want to be calculated. So now based on this calculation, I can press OK, and again I can just press OK. So when you press OK, Minitab automatically calculates everything for you. So here you can see this is the result. So I have the minimum as 371. This is quartile 1, median, quartile 3, and maximum. Now the important part is not just to calculate these values. The important part is how you can interpret them. So to interpret them, I'll select this. Okay, I'll select this tab. Okay, and if you see, there is a drop down button here, and Minitab has a very unique feature. Like it's an interesting feature. I haven't seen it in any other statistical software. So if you click here and if you see, there is a option to send this information or send this result to a Microsoft Word. So if you just press this, what will happen is Minitab will open a new new Word file, MS Office file, and it will insert that result into that particular file. Okay, this is what Minitab provides you. This is a unique feature of Minitab. Okay, so now what we can do is we can just use this information and interpret the result. Okay, so the first result is minimum. Okay, so what does this minimum shows? Minimum 371. What does this show? This show that when I go to my data of, where is the data? Yeah, if I go to my data, I can see that this is the name of the meme and this is the number of posts that have been posted related to that particular meme. So I can figure out that, okay, 371 is basically the minimum number of posts, okay, for any meme out of my list of 100 memes that is being done. Okay, so this will show the least popular meme which have only 371 posts. Okay, that's what this particular value shows you. This is the minimum value. Okay, now what about quartiles? Quartile 1, median, quartile 3. So now to understand this idea, just think about it, think about a chocolate bar. Okay, just imagine that this is a chocolate bar, a blue colored chocolate bar, very tasty. Okay, so what the quartiles do? Quartiles basically divide your entire data into 4 equal parts. This is the first part, then this is the second part, and then this is third and fourth part. Okay, so something like this. Okay, so just imagine a chocolate bar, and this entire chocolate bar is divided into 4 parts because of these quartiles. And if I write the name of the quartiles, okay, if I write the name, so this is basically quartile 1. Okay, this is quartile 1. Then this is your quartile 2. This is quartile 2. Then this is your quartile 3. Okay, and just like quartile 1, just below the quartile 1 where the bar starts, okay, this point is called as minimum. And if I just go at the second, the extreme end to the left side here, this is called as maximum. Okay, so now when we divide 100%, now see, chocolate bar is like 100%. Out of that 100%, if I divide it into 4 parts, so each part will be a 25% part. Okay, so it means this part represents 25% of my entire chocolate bar. Similarly, this part will also represent 25%. Similarly, if I go here, I can just pick it here, and this part represents 25%. And this part also represents basically 25%. So what these quartiles are doing, these quartiles divide your data into 4 equal parts, and just like I interpreted minimum, what about the quartile 1? So you can see quartile 1 is like a point, a benchmark, okay, or a reference line below which I will going to have 25% of my data. Okay, and below which means that between quartile 1 and minimum, that is going to be my 25% of the data. So 25% of the data means 25% of the memes in our case. So 25% of these memes, okay, will going to lie between this particular range. Okay, so how should I interpret it? I will write it as that 25% of the memes have popularity between 371 and 5744. Okay, these are the posts that have been made regarding the lowest 25% of the meme. So you can see that quartile 1 is very high, 5700, while minimum is just 371. So you can basically infer from here that there is a very large gap between these two. Okay, there's a large gap between these two, means not all the memes are equally popular. So there is a difference in the popularity of certain memes. Some memes are more popular, some memes are too less popular. Okay, then what about this second quartile? Second quartile is like median. Okay, we call it as median. Minitab call it as median, some softwares call it as Q2, quartile 2. Okay, so now what you can see, this quartile 2 and minimum, just between this quartile 2 and minimum, you can see 25% here. So basically 50% of your entire data lies below quartile 2. Okay, below quartile 2, and similarly 50% of the data will lie above quartile 2. So how will you interpret? You will say that 50% of all the memes have more than 7,540. I think I missed something. More than 7,540 posts. Okay, means the popularity, posts or popularity, because more posts means more popularity, less posts means less popularity. So basically 50% of the memes have more than 7,540 posts. Okay, so it means similar amount, or we can say that 50% of the memes have less than 7,540 posts. Okay, because both ways you can say, with respect to quartile 2 you can see 25%, like 50% data below quartile 2 and 50% data above quartile 2. Okay, so that's how you can interpret this. Similarly, what about quartile 3? So this is quartile 3. So if you see, this is the reference line for quartile 3, this one. Okay, so any data below this will be, if you see here quartile 3, any data below this is going to be between minimum and quartile 3. Okay, so how much data is below quartile 3? This is 25, 25, 25. Basically 75% of the data will going to be below quartile 3. So how will we interpret this? So this is the quartile 3 value. So what does this show? So we'll say that quartile 3 shows that 75% of all the memes have less than 9,337 posts. Okay, it means there are 75% of all the memes which have less than 937 posts, okay, related to them. And there are, if you interpret it in opposite way, so you can see above quartile 3 you have 25% of the data. So we say that this can also be said that 25% of all the memes have more than 9,337 posts. Okay, so basically the number of posts that you are making is 9,337 is serving as a benchmark. Okay, and 25% of my memes are above this number of posts. So basically this is a good sign to show that there are certain memes which are very popular. Okay, like 9,337, so the upper quartile values. So if you just go here and if you try to check it, just check here. If I right click on this particular column, okay, I'll just sort the column. So how to sort it? Just go on Minitab and click on this, right click on this particular column, and if you see sort column, so it shows entire worksheet and what you need to do, like smallest to largest, largest to smallest, whatever the way you like. Let's say I click on largest to smallest, so I can see that this good guy Greg, awkward moment, first world, disaster girl, socially awkward, and all these are like the top memes, the top most popular memes that are going on. And what's my third quartile? If I just go here, you can see it says 9,337. So basically I'll just go and check where this 9,337 lies. So somewhere here, like this Robbie Rotten, it is 9,257, but I'm looking for 37. So just above this, like 337. So this one. So basically this American chopper argument, these are the most popular memes. Okay, like these are the memes which are lying on the topmost quartile. Okay, like top 25%, okay, of all the memes. That's what it represents. And then what about the maximum? So you can see maximum is this one. Okay, that is 11,978. So you can just write that most popular meme on the internet right now is, or on the Instagram right now is 11,978. Okay, so that's how you can interpret the 5-number summary. Sorry, you can interpret the 5-number summary. First calculate the 5-number summary using Minitab and just interpret it like this. Okay, so I hope you understood the concept. Thank you very much.